Well, here I am in the kitchen. Going to make something a little different. Something that I made last week. It was delicious. So I got to get everything I need out of the refrigerator. We get some eggs. And these are the pasture-raised eggs that I buy at Sam's Club. And this is about a half a pound of raw, wild-caught jumbo shrimp. I buy frozen from Sam's Club. I've talked before about the big difference in the taste between wild-caught shrimp and this farm-raised stuff. Once you get used to eating the wild-caught, you will not buy farm-raised again, even if you have to pay twice as much money for the wild-caught. I'd rather do without. Got to get some butter ready. Got a new stick of butter in the dish. I'm going to take and I'm going to saute these shrimp in my Mueller 12-inch stone ceramic pan. And I mean 1 inch of butter, about an inch wide pat of butter. Well, you'll see. You'll see how I do it. But I thought I'd let you see how I make this, and boy, you will not regret it. I'm wearing my National Sarcastic Society t-shirt today. I'm not sarcastic. Not much. And this is the height of simplicity. It makes almost no mess whatsoever. It takes just a few minutes to cook up. And I'm going to start having it more and more often. Maybe even twice a week. You'll see why. You'll see why. I always like to have a plastic bag to put my garbage in, especially egg cells and things. I don't like to put them down the drain. So I just use one of these bags. I accumulate the garbage for a day or two and then seal it up through the whole thing in the trash can. First thing I do, I've had this shrimp thawing in the refrigerator since yesterday, about a half a pound. Drain all the liquid out of it. Little Redmond's real salt, and get it ready. Next thing I'm going to do, 5 eggs. 5 eggs. And try to open these packages without destroying every one of these eggs. You'll notice just how dark, yellow, gold almost, the yolks of these eggs are. That's supposed to be the mark of a good, healthy, pasture-raised egg. Now, the only way they can screw you over is they can put some kind of chemicals in the chicken feed itself, which makes the yolks dark. But I don't think that's the case with these. These are basically the best eggs that you can get at Sam's Club. They taste good. And in this world where we have to keep trying to stop getting ripped off by false promises and mislabeling, I think both these shrimp and these eggs are the real deal. And I'm just going to have to say it's the best we can do. I wish I lived on the coast right next to a seafood port where I could get all the wild-caught fresh shrimp that I could buy. I wish that I had a chicken farm next door with pristine pastures where I could get eggs from chickens who live like chickens are supposed to. In the meantime, excuse me while I beat my eggs. A little left-handed egg beating, if you please. Thank you. You want to get the butter hot, but you don't want to burn it or even get it to start browning. We'll go ahead and get ready. Put the raw shrimp in the butter, but be careful, pay attention. These things cook very rapidly, sometimes no more than a minute or two aside. Plus, they get mixed in with the eggs and they'll continue to cook. So err on the raw side if you have to. Now, use some tongs to flip them over. Now, I'm using metal tongs, but you notice I am not touching the frying pan with the tongs. You can scratch it with metal tongs. I've got this down to a science, so I use these. You might want to use rubber coated or plastic coated tongs, but I'm happy to use these. So you just flip them all over, and immediately after they're flipped over, they're going to be cooked within seconds. So you want to be ready to put the egg in as soon as you got the shrimp flipped over. These are expensive shrimp. You don't want to turn them into rubber shrimp, that's for sure. There's no way you're going to undercook them between sauteing them first and cooking them with the eggs second. Trust me, they will be done. That was quick. That was very quick. Time to put the eggs in right now. Just kind of spread them out evenly in the pan. Although it really doesn't matter because we're going to make basically scrambled eggs. It's overly ambitious to try to make an omelet like this. If you try to flip it over, it will just fall apart, and eventually you'll have scrambled eggs. So you let the eggs start to cook. I space the shrimp evenly so that as I scramble it, I'm sure that egg will stick to each shrimp. If you've ever made scrambled eggs before, you know what to do. Just continue to stir it. Don't let it turn into an omelet. You don't want to overcook it, and it doesn't take long. You do flip over little pieces of it. When I see an area with a lot of liquid left, I may want to flip it over. But I do not want to brown it too much. Don't want to overcook the eggs or the shrimp. Once it's done, all that's left to do is plate it. Any butter that was in the pan, all the fat, everything that was there is soaked up by the eggs, and the pan is pretty clean. You just have to wipe it out a little bit. Very easy to clean up. And there you have it. There you have it. Takes a lot less time than bacon and eggs to make. And God, is it good. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Let's give it a taste. Doesn't get any simpler, easier, or cleaner than that. Even the pan. Everything is in the eggs and shrimp, all the butter and everything. So let's give it a taste. Let's taste one of the little shrimp here. See how this is. That is delicious. You can really taste the difference in the wild caught shrimp as opposed to those cardboard tasting farm raised shrimp. All I used was a little Redmond salt on this, no seasoning, no garlic, no nothing. The flavor just jumps out at you. And this is an incredibly healthy and delicious meal. So I'm going to go eat it while it's hot. You guys, as usual, take the rest of the day off and eat meat. You can go to my website at OldGuyCarnivore.com. On there, I've got a page that says links to stuff I use every day. These links take you to Amazon affiliate links of mine, and when you buy something through these links, it helps support the channel. Here is everything I use, every kitchen tool, gadget, and everything else. If you think, and there's no obligation, but if you think you might want to get some of the stuff that I use in my videos and do this yourself, whether it be food, supplements, kitchen appliances, tools, gadgets, frying pans, whatever, I would really appreciate it. OldGuyCarnivore.com, links to stuff I use page. Doesn't cost you a dime more, and you're really helping me continue to do what I do.